Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Randomized. This is Chapter 22, Kinship's Bond. I hate this chapter. I hate this chapter so much. I practiced it about 1.5 million times, and every single time has been worse than the last, and then everything just goes wrong. Okay, not really. I don't... my computer just crashed the last time I was trying to record, and it's not pretty, and just not happy about it. Alright, you know what, let's just move on to happier thoughts. At the very least, the computer crashing on me again lets me develop some better, or reminded me to develop some better first turn moves. Speaking of first turn moves, I should have talked about our new unit we got this time. At the start of the chapter, you'll recruit Isadora. She's normally a paladin, and she got changed into a male sniper. And that's a massive downgrade for her for all the exact same reasons that it's a massive downgrade for Marcus. She loses mounted utility, weapon triangle flexibility. I think her bases are even weaker than she is as a paladin. And yeah, Isadora's just a horrible unit now. Unlike Marcus, she doesn't have the early game to train up a little bit and maybe gain some good level ups. So yeah, Isadora's going to be complete crap this time. But that's a-okay. We can at least use her this chapter and get her to work. Anyway, let's go ahead and put Lynn here. And then the luscious Lucius gets to go down and rescue her. Oh right, I forgot. I should have talked about all my objectives too. That crash really... it's almost like my brain crashed too. This is embarrassing. Alright, so... the objective for this map is we want to protect Nils here. Normally, in a regular playthrough, he's just his regular sprite unconscious and lying on the floor. Ninian thought it would be a great idea to make sure he's not moved because she wanted to give us an objective for this chapter. So that is why Nils can't move, and if he gets attacked at all, it's a game over. Anyway, it's like with the last few defend maps we've gotten, there is a boss on this chapter, and it ends the moment he's defeated. And defeating him is a very good idea because he has a Knight's Crest, or Knight Crest. I definitely want that, just in case. Yeah, I think there's one more unpromoted unit to recruit in the game, and they might be able to use it. Well, technically there are 3, but 2 of them join in this chapter, and I know ahead of time exactly what they are, so that doesn't help me much. But what does help me much is that I get my first turn down right for a change. Alright. And then here, okay. I've done so many practices of this map trying to get just the right combination of moves and stuff all ready to go, and I think I finally got it worked out this time. I'm not 100% confident, but I think I can at least get a mostly reliable strategy that will take out pretty much every enemy. Or close enough as makes no difference. Alrighty then. Bartra is going to kick all of the ass right here and right now, because he's never going to back down, and he knows that he's awake and he's alive. I like Skillet too. That's what is it with me and the music references? In the last part I was editing to upload this series, I was referencing a Final Fantasy XIV track, Exponential Entropy. Still an awesome track. I'd highly recommend listening to it. No, I say really awesome. Kind of awesome. Mostly awesome. I don't know, give it a listen if you want. No, Dorcas missed with his javelin. What am I gonna do? And I got Elliewood killed. Go! Bye. Okay, I'll see you guys right back here. That was a horrible first turn. Okay, yeah, see you guys back here. Alright, I guess we're I guess we're back. I just realized that was the first turn. I got a fail on the first turn. Aren't I amazing? Anyway, I just started this right back up at the start of the enemy phase. I didn't actually notice Eliwu was in range of that Wyvern Rider. I put him there on my last few practice attempts, and he never once got hit before. They used to go right for the Armor Knights. So I assumed it was safe right there, but I guess the game decided to have the Wyvern Rider attack Eliwu that time. That, or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I don't know. I've been trying this chapter so many times, it's... I just want to cry. Kinda. A little bit. Definitely. Yeah. But we'll get through it this time, or Eliwu dies trying. Again! I think that's what I actually... Yeah, normally that guy goes for this Ostia Knight. And normally he kills him, too. This is a very weird... I am so confused. I'm very poogly right now. I have noticed the enemy AI seems to misbehave when you reload it so frequently in rapid succession. Like in the initial randomized playthrough I was going to do, I actually had to reset the games with new settings for the randomizer so many times that the enemy soldiers and AI in that first... Enemy soldiers and archers in that first chapter stopped moving. Entirely. Alright. We got our next new recruit here. This is Wrath. Wrath here is normally a nomad, but for this playthrough he got changed into a troubadour, and that's pretty much a kinda even trade-off for him. He's worse at base since as a nomad, Wrath has higher base stats than he does now, and he also comes with a B rank in bows, so he can make good use of that brave bow we got back in the Dragon's Gate. And he also has mounted utility, with nomads being particularly good at that since they're not as affected by terrain as cavaliers, paladins, or valkyries. However, in the long term, Wrath is going to be a bit better, I think, since he still has his mounted utility, but he'll be able to use staves and magic as opposed to bows and swords, the two worst weapons in the whole game. So yeah, Wrath is pretty much... I think he's going to turn out better overall, but only time will tell. I hope he does well. Inhusen. Now the next couple of plays get a little bit tricky. Okay, so let's start with the one I definitely want made. Rebecca going here and killing off this Wyvern Rider. Oh right, I forgot to point out, this chapter is extremely weird and I hate it. What makes it really weird is that all of the enemy units, except for a very, very select few, are all using Reaver weapons, so the weapon triangle is constantly being reversed here. And it is tedious. Like, super tedious. Just keep in mind that the weapon triangle is the exact opposite for this chapter in this chapter alone. And you should do fine. You should do fine. Let's see, can this mage reach Rebecca? No, he cannot. So let's just have Will get right behind her, trade her Iron Lance, and then go to town on this guy. Yay for a crit! Alright. Whew. Next couple moves get a little bit tricky, because I'll definitely want to do a lot with what I have. I think I'm going to have Isadora come over here and bow this guy down. Doesn't she look pretty? She looks marginally pretty, I guess. I don't know. These guys both have Axe Reavers, right? Yeah, I kind of hate to use up my Sword Reaver right now, but I also don't want to have to deal with being at such a severe weapon triangle disadvantage. So I'm going to have her attack with the Sword Reaver. Hopefully it won't break. When you have one Reaver weapon going up against another one, it has the weapon triangle functioning all normal-like. Which is neat, I suppose. Way to go, Hector, you got a critical hit. Hector's turning out to be a bit more useful than I was suspecting he would be, although him as a magic unit is still quite a letdown. Quite a letdown. Let's get you healed right up with Dorcas. Oh snap, I should have used that mend staff, because I remember giving one to him. And then we javelin you down, because we don't like you. I hate you, Merc. Lucius, the amazing and super amazing and totally sexy character that he is going to be so helpful for this chapter, you have no idea. Well, you will have an idea. Anyway, let's get Dorcas down there. Yay, level up for Canis. And a pretty good one, too. And one thing I really like about Dorcas in this chapter is he's able to double a lot of the enemies here, especially these Wyvern Riders. They're getting weighed down by it 1, and his meager speed is enough to double them. Also, I am legitimately surprised he got speed there. I'm even more surprised his skill is so low. I thought he had a good skill growth. Alright, and then Wrath's starting inventory is kind of weird. I don't know why he has 2 barrier staves, but he has 2 barrier staves, which is neat, I guess. But I gave Lynn a physic to trade to him, so that's a thing. Woo! Way to go, Fiora! That was actually something I forgot to do in my initial preparation for this map, and upon realizing that it's something I could do, since Wrath is starting with a B rank in staves, it would make him insanely useful, and I wish I had thought about doing it sooner. It would have made a lot of those practice runs easier, having another unit with a physics staff, especially when it's someone as frail as a Troubadour. Like, normally Wrath isn't frail, but it's nice to be able to use him like this. Oh, although, just another noob story, I guess. After I finished Eliwood mode for, I think it was the first time, or no, it wasn't. I hadn't finished Eliwood mode for the first time. It was before I even got to chapter 20. I decided on a subsequent playthrough of Lyn mode that I wanted to try and promote. Wrath. So I fed him as many level ups as I possibly could, and then when I got to the chapter 9, where the game gives you a Knight Crest and a level 8 or a level 12 Knight to use it on, I tried to use that Knight Crest on Wrath, not realizing it only works on Knights and Cavaliers. Good times. Good times. Also a good time is Dorcas's high HP. I do love having a sturdy mage. Well, I guess sturdy isn't the right word. He's squishy, but he's fatter than most mages, so it checks out. I guess that's the right way to phrase it. Let me know in the comments section. And I just realized I might not have Lucius in range to do the thing I wanted him to do, but that is a-okay. Because Fiora is. Mwahahaha. That actually gives me even more options. Alright. So first things first. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I can get Fiora exactly where I want her to go. So my Evo plan for this chapter is to basically use Lucius like a battering ram. Well, not a battering ram. I don't know. He's basically my Evo plan was to use him like Hela from that from that Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok. Basically throw him into an army of units with a defensive buff up so he takes no damage, and just watch him slaughter them all. Sadly, I didn't get Lucius positioned right this time around, so he won't be able to go down into the fray, but I can let Fiora weaken them for me for now, and then throw Lucius down there next turn. This ought to be fun. This ought to be fun. And I guess I could have turned on Wrath's combat animation so we could see them real quick, but I don't care. Anyway, Fiora gets a Ninen's Grace buff, and then we throw her to the wolves with a couple of hand axes. Let's make sure we attack this guy first, so that way she can actually kill him on next turn. Yeah, kind of a bummer that she has to fight enemies on forests, but hopefully that won't come back to bite me. Alright, and then we talk to Heath with Eliwu, and that gets him on our side. You can talk to Heath with any of your lords or Ninian, so you have plenty of options to recruit him. Anyway, Heath here is normally a Wyvern Rider, but he got changed into a Knight, and he is infinitely worse now. Basically, he lost everything that made him a memorable, or not memorable, but a halfway decent unit, and in return, he got pretty much nothing. He's just a worse unit now. His movement's slow, and you know, all the stuff that usually comes with being a knight. So yeah, good times. Good times. Anyway, Becca here is going to kill this mage, because I don't like the way he's looking at me. I probably should have used a barrier staff on her first. Or I could have let Legolst kill him. Let's see. 16, 16, 19. So let's see. So 8 and 8 is another 16, and 19 minus 11 is 8. Yeah, she dies. Okay. Oh, I definitely should have buried her. I can't even get Will close enough. Okay. New plan. We're going to... I guess I could... well, I kind of want them to attack Rebecca, so I'm going to physic her. Yeah. My little orc is going to take out so many enemies. Alright. Let's actually get the luscious Lucius in range. Not too close, though. I do want to try and get a lot of these people to suicide onto Fiora. But then again, only one enemy attacking Fiora, or Lucius instead, isn't such a bad thing. But then I have to worry about the Nomad. Okay, no, I don't have to worry about the Nomad. We are good. We are good. So that way Lucius is as close as possible for the next turn. Let's see. And I believe you would do best with... yeah, I guess that lance will do. Okay. Yeah, let's just take this guy out. Why not? Yeah, it seems kind of weird to me that Dorcas is doubling, but it's also kind of very useful that Dorcas is doubling. And just in case Lynn can still be useful, let's move her up close. And let's keep Hector nearby just in case. Alright, enemy phase time. It's gonna be a long one. Strap yourselves in. Oh, sorry, I thought I heard something, but it was nothing, just cars. I live on a busy street, so cars. Yeah, and Fiora actually has an increased crit rate. The Berserker class has an innate crit rate boost, which is very useful for Fiora. Oh no, her first hand axe is broken. What am I gonna do? Alright, I was talking about the gambler's fallacy before my computer crashed. I was reminded of it because I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon lately, and I am very susceptible to the gambler's fallacy in Pokemon. Basically, the gambler's fallacy would be assuming that your odds subsequently increase when you do the same action again with the exact same odds. I think that's basically the way it works. An example would be with finding shiny Pokemon. They have like a, I forget the exact odds, so let's say 1 in 3,000 chance of showing up. So let's say you decided to run into exactly 3,000 Pokemon. The gambler's fallacy would have you believe that one of those 3,000 Pokemon would turn out to be a shiny Pokemon, a shiny one, since the odds are 1 in 3,000. When the actual reality is every individual Pokemon has that 1 in 3,000 chance. So it's just as likely none of them could be shinies, and there's the significantly slight possibility that they could all be shiny. But yeah, that's basically the gambler's fallacy in a nutshell, and Fire Emblem players tend to fall into it a lot. Like, right there, I could blame the RNG that Fiora missed twice with a 73% chance to hit, because her odds of hitting were actually quite high, especially with the way this game calculates hit rates. But that wasn't bad RNG, that was just bad luck. And it wasn't entirely implausible that she would miss, it was just unlikely. So yeah, lesson for the day, I guess. And her hit rate's even lower against this guy. And which I guess assuming she would miss that guy would be more of the gambler's fallacy. Ooh, she missed with 73, and it's even tougher to hit that guy. I bet she's gonna do worse. But no. Her odds are just dependent on whichever enemy she's fighting, and hopefully she'll do some good damage. I mean, she pretty much did. So I guess that's a thing. And she got close to a level up. Neat. But I am going to want to get her out of there. Oh, good. Okay. I was a little worried that thief's priorities on chests would change. Since he's stole one before. Since I've had to reload so many times, but no, his priorities didn't change. So what I'm going to want to do is... Gonna put Eliwu there. Rescue him with Legault, and then drop him with Heath. Ta-da! He's blocking the chest. The thief is programmed to never attack, so even though, let's see, 13... 11. Even though he could kill Elliewood, he's not going to attack Elliewood. The thieves do not attack. Alright, and then I have one more javelin. Let's stick to my iron lance for now. Let's lance this guy down. And then... Now, if this guy comes up to attack Will, that'll actually keep Rebecca from having to fight a majority of these enemies first. So that might be a good thing. So let's go ahead and move him one space forward and heal Staffer. And that Cavalier on the other side really got in the way. If I had been able to kill that baddie right here and now, that would have saved me so much time. Now I'm gonna have to go around. But that's okay, going around is fine. Going around is fine. And let's actually use the Mend Staff so I can train up Dorcus. And then we're gonna Ninen's Grace the Luscious Lucius. And we're going to throw him down here and let the carnage continue. Lucius is my ideal man for the job, simply due to just how insanely strong he is. I mean, oh my gosh. Look at it, he's pretty much guaranteed to kill all of these. I mean, he's got 20 strength, 20 speed, and 17 skill. He is good. He is good. We back up Fiora, keep that hand axe equipped just in case. And I guess... I guess I could put Isadora right here, but I'd be worried about her taking too much damage. But then again, all the damage would come from... yeah, no, Isadora would be good there. Plus it would stall that Nomad an extra turn, so I guess that's a good thing. Alright, funny story. Last time I did this map, Nils got turned into a thief, and it was very tough for him to do things. Or rather, he wanted to try and get down to those, what's the word I'm looking for? Chests. Alright, okay, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, just had to take care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, I guess cue the music. Because Lucius is going to start slaughtering everyone. And by everyone, I mean literally everyone. It's going to be a bloodbath. I hope you brought champagne. Ah, right, because the knights move first. Maybe I should have actually killed that mage. You know what? You know what? If I have to redo this chapter, I will know that in advance. That would just be another thing to learn from. Alright, anyway. Oof. Oh no, Lucius took 2 whole damage. But that is a-okay, because he's just going to slaughter these guys. You know, when I'm practicing, I need to pay more attention. I usually just hit the fast forward button to get through enemy phase and see who survives. And then I try and base future strategies to use for actual recording based on how well they survive. So like if I only survive due to sheer dumb luck, then I take that as a cue to try something else. Which is exactly why I'm using Ninen's Grace here. One time I actually did send Lucius down here, but he didn't have Ninen's Grace equipped. and he could have ended up dead, but on that practice run he survived. Which is why I've been opting to use Ninen's Grace. A few other times I actually ended up sending Canas with Rebecca's group to get to the thief and all that. But I ended up not liking that part of the plan too much. I guess I could have brought Guy along. Having a second bard would have been really helpful here. Yeah, that would have actually been really helpful, but I didn't think to bring Guy along. There are just so many unit slots I want to fill. And, you know, everyone I've been bringing has just been doing so good. So good! So good! Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, the point is, the luscious Lucius is a one-man army, so this is basically like that scene from Thor Ragnarok with Hela slaughtering the entire army. I don't know if I brought that up yet already or not, but the point is, he's basically Hela. I mean, he has the looks for it. Not the long blonde hair, he would need to dye that black, but other than that, he has the looks for it. I love the dink noise. Oh no, my first javelin broke. What am I going to do about that? Yeah, and the reversing of the weapon triangle throws me off just a smidge. But generally, I try to avoid getting hit from a weapon triangle disadvantage against those fighters. The fighters are pretty dangerous, if I recall correctly. Woo! Crits! Crits all around! Way to go, Lucius. Oh good. I was extremely worried that Thief was going to prove me wrong and just slaughter Ellie Wu. That would have been Ellie bad. Alright. Let's see. So I need to get Ellie Wu up north, because I want him to try and get to that secret shop. Let's get Heath out of here, because he doesn't need to be here. And let's go ahead and open the chest. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure the thief doesn't get this chest with the 10,000 gold in it. If he ends up opening that up, it's bad for it. Well, you basically can't recover it. So letting him get the Brave Axe is fine. Letting him... Letting him get the Brave Axe is fine. Not getting the Brave Axe is not fine. I probably should have left Heath in front of Ellie Wu to block the thief's path, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about him. Why am I not thinking about these things more thoroughly? Alright, we have 4 enemies to kill here. These 2. Oh, sorry about that. Cats. Okay. These 2 have axe reavers. I really don't want to have to use up that sword reaver. Let's see. So I really want to keep Lucius out of the range of that guy now. So I guess we lance you. Yeah, lancing you was good. And then let's get Dorcas 1 space behind you, so that way he's not getting too much in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can hit under the ballista. So let's put Lucius on the ballista. And buff him up with Ninen's Grace. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe, yep, just outside of that range. I'm gonna have Fiora go around this way to assist Bartra and Dorcus. And we'll call that a turn. See how it goes out. See how it goes down. I just gotta readjust a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry, that's one thing I do not like about emulating on my laptop. Well, a Game Boy Advance on my laptop anyway. Pretty much have to sit hunched over my computer. I so much preferred Fire Emblem when I can just lounge about on the couch, in my room, on a chair, outside, wherever. I just love being able to lounge around rather than having to readjust all over the place. But anyway. Oof. Yay, way to go, Rebecca. She is holding that choke point well. I don't know if she's actually into that sort of thing. She's already revealed herself to be into other weird, kinky stuff, like the person she doesn't know is her brother. Or at least I assume it was romantic intent. That's the impression I get from Rebecca, since that's the direction a lot of her support conversations go. She can get romantic endings with a lot of people, but that doesn't necessarily, well, make her a slut, per se. Alright, so first things first, we definitely need to get this thief out of there. So that's Legult's job. You need to kill him to make him drop the Brave Axe. I would have loved to have stolen the lockpick he has on him, but that's just simply not going to happen. Oh yeah, Armor Slayers! Armor Slayers and the Lynn and Eliwood's main weapons, the Rapier and the Manikati. Those are actually highly useful here because against the knights, since they'll be able to get weapon triangle advantage over the enemy knights. Okay, I kind of want Bartra to take out this ballista person, but I also want him to get in range of Eubins so I can try and draw him out. More likely... Oh wait, no, the boss will move first, so I can safely do that. I can safely do that. Way to go, Fiora. And she even got hurt, so I can train Wrath. Way to go, Fiora. I just realized I wasn't training Wrath enough. And I can't actually get close enough to kill the... Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, I should stop making that noise. Way to go, Hector. You're not useless dead weight. Well, I'm thinking I could use Dorcas to lure them out. Lure the guy out. Let's see. Dorcas has 12 speed and 6 defense versus 10 speed and 27 attack. 10 speed and 27 attack. Let's see. 27 minus 6 is 21, leaving Dorcas with 15. 15. He survives! But that depends on whether or not Bartra can kill that guy. Or does it? I just realized I can sing for Lucius. Okay. Although I'm gonna also have to sing for... Oh boy. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah. I won't be able to... Oh. This is actually trickier than I thought. Because I need to sing for Lucius to get him close enough to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I don't have to sing for Lucius. We're good, we're good. Okay. I guess before I move... I don't want to move Lucius over there, but just in case, let's actually try to kill this guy with Bartra. No, okay. Lucius is gonna have to get in there and do it. Alright. And if I play my cards right, I do believe... Let's try and get that staff rank up. And sadly, I don't know the actual range of damage of the ballista this guy's in. I would actually have to look that up. Otherwise, I would double check that Wrath wouldn't get killed by it, so Wrath can just use his heal staff instead of wasting this physics staff. But I'm gonna heal up Dorcas, just to make sure he has as much HP as possible. Right, I'm gonna have to rely on a... This gets tricky. A lucky crit? Yay, a lucky crit! Okay. I should have planned that out better to, you know, be able to trade away Dorcas's thing. I should have saved Bartra's movement. He was right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I should have just had Lucius kill the thing, and then Bartra move forward. That is what I should have done. That was my B. Oh, Rebecca's gonna equip that sword for maximum dodginess, or maximum no-chill. Okay, but I want Dorcas to use the Lunatome, since Eubens, with his 15 resistance, that basically means Luna has effectively 15 might, and with 12 speed, Dorcas avoids getting doubled by Eubens, and thanks to support bonuses, I'm confident he'll be able to avoid getting crit, so it's an all-around bonus for us. And I believe he might be able to get in range of Fiora or Isadora and that ballista, so I think I can do something with that. Alright, I'm going to hope I can do something with that. Okay, end turn, end turn. Oh, I should have just skipped all that. What was I doing? I was distracted. Dorcas, you were supposed to get a crit. What is wrong with you? Oh well, at least Rebecca's pulling her weight. And honestly, I think with where I moved Lucius, he is in range now. Oh, and I'm going to want to kill Eubens this turn, because if I do not, he's gonna kill the mercenaries rather than going for the units I want. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not quite. Very tricksy. And I only do 22 damage. Darn it, Fiora, we were counting on that. Alright, let's try it. As for why I don't use Flux, that's why it only does 3 damage. Let's see. What's her defense at? 12. 19. 20. Lucius would do about 14 damage per hit. I think I can end this now if I'm lucky. Let's try Luna again. Oh, no, I just ended it now. Oh crap, I didn't do any shopping at the secret shop. No! I should have done that first. But you know what? That is A-okay. I have 3 physics staffs. I'll make them work. I'll stretch them out and I'll make them work. But on the plus side, this chapter's done. And Dorcas gained more magic, so that's always a good thing. And I got the Knight's Crest. Commander Eubens has gone down! That's right, suckerfish! Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.